this, the book of Genesis 27 and verse 39. See? It says, Genesis 27 and 38 says, And Esau said unto his father, Had thou but one blessing, my father, bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt save thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. So first and foremost, I'm going to start by giving all praise, all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahawashai, Bahasham, Rakaha Kwadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, my teachers who teach as well. Peace, blessing, and salutation to you, Akiam, who are pushing this truth in sincerity and truth to make sure that Jerusalem is established here on earth again as a place of worship as it was in the days of old. So Yahweh means the name of the Heavenly Father, whom the world ignorant call Jehovah or Yahweh. His only name, which is a Hebrew name, is Yahweh. Bahasham means in the name. Yahawashai is the name of the only begotten Son of the Heavenly Father, whom the world ignorant call Jesus Christ. His only name, which is a Hebrew name, is Yahawashai HaMashiach. And Rakaha Kwadash means the name of the Holy Spirit. No? So in this, the title of this lesson is going to be America polluted the nations of the world, and her judgment is coming. America polluted the nations of the world, and her judgment is coming. See? So say America is getting power through lies, deceit, and robbery. So when we see here that the blessing of Esau is the sword, it says in Genesis 27 and verse 40 says, And by thy sword thou shalt thou live, and shalt save thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. So there was a time that we Hebrew Israelites, we reigned over the Edomites. They were subject under us during the time of King Solomon, during the time of King David. No? But this time around, Esau is ruling over us through his sword. No? When you go to the book of Daniel, it talks about that the fourth beast with great military might, and it had strong military might. It was talking about the ancient Roman Empire, which is now reincarnated back as America. No? And through robbery and through the use of sword, America has gained more wealth from these other nations of the world. See? Including Africa and the nations of the Middle East. You know? So America is spreading her philosophies, you know, the philosophies of the woke culture, including the LGBTQ movement, you know. And one among of the tendencies of this woke culture is that your feelings matter more than the truth. See? America is spreading her ideas of democracy and liberty through through her military might. No? Through democracy or liberty, whereby if you look clearly, the meaning of liberty is like when people start to live without the Bible as their constitution. You know, people can be anything they want. See, that's the wicked idea that America is pushing in the nations of this world. You know. No? Let us go to the book of Revelation 17. Yeah, Revelation 17, verse 1 up to 7. And see how America polluted the whole entire earth. and her judgment is coming near. Her judgment is near. So this is the book of Revelation 17. It says, and there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying to me, come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great war that sits upon many waters. So that the great war is Babylon the Great, which is now America. And that many waters, it talks about the multitude, or the people, the nations of the nations, or the people. See? And let's prove that with using the same chapter. This is the book of Revelation 17 and verse 15. It says, and he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the war sits, are peoples and multitude and nations and tongues. So meaning that America is controlling many people on the planet Earth. See? No? America is likened onto a melting pot where many people, there is a catch of different nations there in America. No? Let's go on. It says, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. No? So fornication, there is a spiritual fornication and physical fornication. No? So here we are talking about adultery. No? No, major rulers of the earth fornicate with the world, which is America. They made agreement with the world, which is America. They made deals with the world, Babylon the Great. They drink wine of her fornication. They drank with her philosophies, policies. No? America is spreading her philosophies in many areas of the whole earth. No? The philosophies about liberty. No? Philosophies about the woke culture. No? Let's go to verse 3. It says, so he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. No? So the woman is America. No? So that colored beast is NATO and EU. NATO and the European Union made up the beast. You know? NATO is the beast, and the European Union is an economic part of the beast. No, 7 heads and 10 horns, it includes the NATO nations. No, and the 10 horns, it includes the European nations, which are now more than 20 nations. No, so the European Union is an economic part of the beast system, and America as a whole is riding this whole system. No. Verse 4 says, and the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having the golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, mother of harlots and abomination of the earth. No? So we saw that there are America and the people that and the nation that have leagued with America. These are the godly that prosper. These are the These are the godly that prosper on the earth. The wicked, the prosper of the wicked. No, the prosperity of the wicked. No, verse 6 says, and I saw the woman drunk with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the multitudes of Yahweh. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. No, so the saints here it talks about the Israelites. No, so when it talks that the woman drunk with the blood of the saints, it goes back to the time of the ancient Roman Empire, when there was a persecution of the Hebrew Israelites or the Jews. So the same thing is going to happen again in America. So there are going to be brothers that will be beheaded there in America to refuse to take part in the beast system. No? Verse 7 says, and the angel said unto me, wherefore did thou marvel? I will tell thee the mystery of the woman and the beast that carries her, which had 7 heads and 10 horns. So America, the nations of this world are drunk with the wine which comes from America. So here we are talking about philosophies, soft philosophies, that if someone is identified as a black woman, you should support him. Why should I support you? You have your own gender. Why should I support you? There are only 2 genders, a man and a woman. You are either a man or a woman. There is nothing in between. See? So all these philosophies of the woke culture and liberty goes against pure logic. See? In logic, we say that you are either a man or a woman. There's no middle ground between being a man and a woman. So you cannot be both man and a woman at the same time. You are either a man or a woman. So why should I support you that you are a gay? I should support you. Who can do that? A right-minded man cannot support any kind of stupidity, stupid policies that comes out from America. No. And we know that through her ideas, America polluted and killed many people in Middle East. Syria, Afghanistan, West and Central Africa, and North Africa, in Libya. When you go back to the 1960s, the time when most of the African nations start to gain their independence back, we are aware that we know that Kwame Nkrumah was the first president of Ghana, and he wanted to unify the nations of Africa, So one among of the of the obstacles that lead to the failure of the unification of the states of Africa, it was the agents which came from America. The CIA included the agents which come from America. See? They put a threat to sabotage any kind of plan if African states would unite. That's why they killed Kwame Nkrumah. They went again in Nigeria. They killed Nnamdi Azikiwe. They went in Congo, Congo DRC. A wealthiest country on the planet Earth with minerals, but yet it is the poorest country on the planet. America went on DRC and killed Patrice Emery Lumumba, and they imposed their puppets, because they gained something from all these nations. They imposed their puppets like Mobutu Sese Seko, So Americans' power is through lies, deceit, and robbery. Through her ideas of democracy. America wanted to spread her ideas of democracy, liberty. The Americans went in that country of Saddam Hussein. They said that there is a weapon of mass destruction. For a decade, for years now, they didn't find any weapon of mass destruction. Their plan was just to kill Saddam Hussein. They were just finding a reason to kill him. As a matter of fact, I have some articles here which shows the effect of America in some of the Middle East countries. This is one of the articles which shows the effect of America in some of the Middle East countries and how many people died after the invasion of America. So this is the article titled "The Long-Lasting Impact of U.S. Invasion of Iraq." It was posted in March 29, 2023 by Amna Nawaz and Dan Sagalin. Says, I'm going to read only here. It says, 20 years ago, thousands of American troops were racing across the desert of Iraq toward Baghdad to depose Saddam Hussein. It led to a near decade of civil war and occupation, no discovery of weapons of mass destruction. The deaths of more than 400 American troops and an estimated 300,000 of Iraqis. So the Americans, they just want to propagate the ideas to the propaganda of the Americans that in Iraq there is a weapon of there are the weapons of mass destruction, but the agenda was to kill Saddam Hussein. See, because he was a threat to them. No, let's go again to another article. No, here the article is from the United States Institute of Peace, making peace possible. There's no peace when there is a beast, when the beast is ruling. There's no peace when the wicked are ruling. When the wicked are ruling, people always mourn. No. The title is In Afghanistan Was a Loss Better Than Peace? Says by the time the United States started pushing for a political settlement, it was too late. Washington can draw lessons from that. It was posted on Thursday, November 3, 2022 by Kate Bettman. Now, I'm going to read only here. Just find the crucial information. It says the American war in Afghanistan incurred staggering costs for the United States, Afghans, and others over the 2 decades. The U.S. government spent $2.3 trillion, and the war led to the deaths of 2,324 U.S. military personnel, 303,917 U.S. contractors, and 1,144 allied troops. See, it says again, for Afghans, the statistics are near unimaginable. See, they just estimated it. 70,000 Afghan military and police deaths, 46,319 Afghan civilians, although that is likely a significant underestimation. So it is more than that. No, and some 53,000 opposition fighters killed, and almost 67,000 other people were killed in Pakistan in relation to the Afghan war. So we see now many of the Western North African countries and Middle East African countries, they don't want America as their allies now, because it is a country with wicked ideas, that bring civil wars and political instabilities in their countries. Now we see many of the North African and Middle East countries joining the BRIC. See, they do not want to be partners with America anymore. They do not want to be partners with America anymore. See? Now let's go to the book, the book of Revelation. The book of Revelation 18. I'm going to read starting with verse 1 up to 8. Verse 1 up to 8 says, and after these things, Revelation 18 and verse 1 says, and after the things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. See? And he cried mighty with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of the devils, and the hold of every false spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. See? So after the destruction of America, it will not be inhabited by people. That's going to be a memory of wickedness. Since this world now is governed by the wicked. See, Job 9 and 24. The world is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, through that philosophy, through that technique of iconoclasm, the whitewashing of history. So there's going to be the dwelling of scavenger birds in a desolate Babylon. See, they will be eating dead bodies, dead flesh. See, number 3. It says, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the king of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. No, so we see that Esau put himself in a position through lies and robbery, through his philosophies. All nations are following Esau's philosophies, including the nation of Moab. And destruction is coming to the nation of Moab. No? Through his sword, Esau is getting everything. Through lies, Esau is ruling this world. No? And her destruction is coming near. See? Through the nuclear missiles and fire from the chariot, America is going to be a desolate land. There's going to be a lake of fire there in America. You know? Let's go on. Verse 4. It says, we have not, it says, sorry. Verse 4, it says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sin, that ye receive not of her plagues. Plagues means destruction. Verse 5, it says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High has remembered her iniquities. No? So we have not to do things, we are supposed not to do things that are going to get this world destroyed. We are supposed not to take part of it. So when we are take part of the things that the Most High doesn't want you to do, you are in line, you are walking in line with America. And later on you are going to be destroyed. No? This America is going to fall. But they have this mindset that they will continue forever. That's not going to happen. No, that's not going to happen. It was the same mindset that the ancient Roman Empire had. See, the Greeks had the same spirit like that, the same mindset like that, but the empire fell. The empire of the ancient Roman Empire also collapsed. America also is going to fall. Verse 6 says, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, in the cup which she has filled to her double. How much she has glorified herself and lived the riches, so much torment and sorrow give her, for she says in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and I shall see no sorrow. No? So the works of Esau shall be doubled. No? So meaning that a terrible judgment is coming by the way of fire. A fire from the chariots and nuclear. Because Esau killed many people with his sword. You know? See? The Jews served Esau in hardcore bondage. And Esau is going to be a slave. See? As it says, double according to her works. You know? If Esau has put us into slavery, he's going to suffer. Esau killed many people with his sword, which is a weapon of war, and he is going to be killed. See, there's no way out of this. Esau is going to pay. The Most High is coming to bring balance. Esau is going to pay for this. No? Verse 8, it says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord power who judges her. See? But America started to fall gradually since the late of 1960s and the early of 1970s. You know? Verse 9 says, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived delicious with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. No? So these missiles, they are going to shake the whole entire earth. So Esau is going to fall forever. See? So once Esau Edom is about to fulfill his plans for the new world order, the Lord will destroy him. When he's about to eat, Esau will be destroyed. No? When Esau is about to fulfill, to complete his action, his plans of the new world order, the Lord will come and destroy. So the leadership of Esau Edom cannot stand no more after the coming of the Messiah, Yahushua HaMashiach. See? A man from the tribe of Judah. No? See, America cannot be healed, man. It is supposed to be destroyed. See? So, see, I have more precepts here. I think I have more precepts here. This is the book. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah 51. Let's finish with the book of Jeremiah 51 verse 6 to 9. It says, free out of the midst of Jeremiah 51 verse 6. It says, free out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will lend unto her recompense. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. See, all the earth made this with America, accepted the philosophies of America, including the LGBTQ culture. The nations have drunken of her wine, the ideas of liberty. Therefore the nations are mad. Verse 8, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed. Verse 9, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. See, meaning that it is beyond repair. Babylon cannot be healed. It's supposed to be cleaned by the way of fire. Forsake her and let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reach unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. You know, so the judgment of Babylon the Great is going to be a terrible judgment. See? The European Union, the European nations will turn against America. As we know that Russia is against America. As we know that almost every nation of Arab is against America. You know? So America is going to be a desolate land. See? A dwelling place for the scavenger birds. They will only be eating dead flesh. See? See? So America polluted many nations of this world through her ideas, and her judgment is coming near. See? So pretty much that was the lesson I wanted to share to you all, brothers out there. I hope it was edifying to you all. I'm going to end up by giving all praise, all honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakah, Kodash. Shalom, until next time.